The game. Okay, you can see it. Good. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream today. So today we're going to be doing the Fiorina character quest. But before we do that, I think that there was something that we wanted to watch really quick first. Let me check. I don't know. Maybe we... Yeah, I don't see it now. Maybe we can just skip and go straight into the character quest today. I think I should, because I might be running a little bit short on time here today. I'm excited to do this because, man, after the Archon quest, Fiorina definitely became one of my favorite characters in the entire game. And, like, God. I don't think I've cried that much since the Dia character quest. The Dia quest got me real bad. Yeah, it might be a little bit shorter one today. We're just gonna knock out the character quest for Fiorina. That's our goal. Because I need to get, I need to spend some time writing my videos for the week. Except the little host. Oh my God, am I already upset from the title of the story? Is that it? I'm so screwed. I'm gonna be so screwed today. Okay, let's go. Let's hop to it. How are we doing on ads? Maybe we want to run an ad first. Let me pull up the Twitch dashboard so I can keep an eye on it. Yeah, I'm already like, baby, little Ocean baby. Okay, it looks like there's no ads. So let me at least put this in a spot where I can see it when an ad does pop up. Oh. Okay, we're good. Now, if you do get an ad during the story today, please shout in Twitch chat. Like, if you're getting an ad and I have not noticed that the ad has begun and I'm continuing the story, just start spamming the word ad in the chat. Because this will let me see it, and then I will stop for 2 minutes or whatever for the ads to be done. Okay, I'm not always good at catching it on the little doodad I have on my dashboard. And so just let me know. Okay. Before you start a Fiorina quest, make sure to watch the Fiorina clip I posted in bold the other day in the React channel. Okay. Oh, that's a clip! Oh, but it's gonna be hard for me to watch it because I have to download it. It's like not... I have to open it up here. But okay, I think I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, one sec. One sec. Can you see that? No. Yeah, it's gonna be pain in the ass because it's not, yeah, I tried to do VLC, but unfortunately it won't show on VLC. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. It needs to be on the internet for me to be able to watch it. Because this VLC is not working to show me a black screen and I can't troubleshoot it right now. Okay. Yeah. Can I play it in Discord? Maybe. Yeah, that might be a good workaround. Okay, let me try that.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Yeah, maybe I can try that. Okay, one sec. Discord.
I'll think about it.
Okay, one sec.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Okay. Fit to screen. Okay, yeah, here it is in the Discord. Let me mute the game for a sec. Okay.
Marge, I'm sorry. I can't make it. A cooling tank just blew and they're taking Lenny to the hospital.
Oh no, not Lenny. Not Lenny.
What the
Kids,
fuck?
turn off the TV. I have some bad news about Lenny.
Can I play this?
Not Lenny!
I can't believe you made me watch that. I cannot believe that you made me do all this work to get Discord and everything showing on the screen for this particular film. I'm not gonna listen to you again. No. I'm not doing that again. I cannot. I got one guide so hard just now. Okay. Well, anyway, Berlango, thank you for the 7-month resub. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's hop into our character quests today. Here it is. Everybody settled? Let's go. Oh, yeah. I cannot believe I trusted. That was in the heat of E-Trust.
Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
The more money, the better.
You know we're worth it for quality work and speedy results. Just Paimon and the Traveler.
This is an ad. I thought that ads were
It's
done.
always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see. Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
But it's urgent.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role. But the troupe has also been
How's that
experiencing
adventure
some
report?
financial difficulties. So unfortunately, they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
So how's that an Adventures Guild quest?
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right.
Yeah.
Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
Oh, the adventurers are looking for the actresses. Okay, got it. That makes sense.
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas?
Well, you could do it, Paimon.
Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
I mean, I actually did, though. I've been in some musicals in my day. I was in Beauty and the Beast as a plate, so jot that down. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a Broadway star myself.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Yeah, so...
Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
Oh my god, don't say that too loud. This is embarrassing.
Paimon approved, let's go.
Did
Hello
I play
there. Are
Beauty?
you the
No,
guy
I played a
looking for
plate.
new actress?
I was a plate. And they gave me a, I was, oh my god, this is such an embarrassing story, and this is such a tangent. But everybody got their outfits for the musical. Everybody got their costumes in the mail. And I got my costume, and I was so excited to open it up, even though it was just going to be a plate. And do you know, it was like a bikini. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a bikini strapped to a... Like, I had a plate on as a huge backpack that was, like, giant behind me. And I'm like, wait, why do I have to be in a bikini as a fucking plate? That doesn't make any sense. And it was really cringe. I had to, like, dance and sing in that shit.
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
But I plated my heart out. I really did.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous and fun scene already.
The problem is I could never get a good role because I could not remember my lines. I could not remember lines to save my life. So that's why.
But to answer
Anyway,
your question,
sorry.
neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you cover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees? Yeah.
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
So cancel the show?
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Skip soar or disband.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
Oh.
One last show. And after
Well,
that,
then it doesn't matter.
we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note. Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Catherine mentioned one of your actresses can't make it.
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood.
Oh
And
no.
unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform.
That's sad.
The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas. What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
It's gonna be so expensive.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor, and I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
How do we find someone who's a good fit?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Okay, are we thinking about Farina?
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now. She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
I don't know if she'd be up for it. Because doesn't she need time to rest?
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Farina? Man, give this girl a break, man.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular. But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner.
I mean, true.
She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Farina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
Are you prepared to do whatever it takes? You gonna just give up like that?
Well, yes, but...
No.
Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Farina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too.
That's what I thought.
I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day. Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
She's not like that, man. She's so humble, you got no idea.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her. And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Yeah. Let's go. We need to check on her anyway.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait, where does Farina actually live nowadays?
We have no
She
idea where
used
she
to live
lives.
in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
Oh my god. What if she's like at a Motel 6?
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Whoa, Catherine, you're just giving out people's addresses? What the fuck?
When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising.
Oh no, it's for the
I
commission.
thought I should
It's for
be
the
at
adventure.
ready in case
Yeah.
my assistance is needed.
Okay, there's a reason, but still, it was a little too easy.
It is my duty to support commissioners in
Just
any way I can.
doxed. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Farina. Back in a jiffy.
Okay, quest has begun. Oh, I can still talk to them.
I can't believe they're seriously asking Lady Farina. Seems a little over the top.
We don't know anyone else to ask. We could ask Nouvelette.
Try not to worry.
He would do it.
May I pour you a glass of water?
He would do it in a second. Speaking of glass of water.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Would you like me to pour you a glass of water? Or perhaps I can have it delivered to your address, which I have, and can freely give out to anyone that asks about it. Wait, to yesterday. Okay, yeah, that's the right quest. Can I teleport to the workshop? V. Man, navigation is not my strong suit. At all. The man. The otter man.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here? Not
What's
that
wrong
there's
with that?
anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
Holy shit, that's so rude, Paimon. What the fuck?
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the
And she
homeowner
heard.
isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Paimon! That's so fucking rude. And she sounds so sad already. And we're like, I can't believe she lives in this dump right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so
When did
cringe.
Poppy Got a Thin Air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
Paimon, you need to learn to shut your mouth.
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
I feel horrible. She was just at the Dollar Tree grabbing some bags of macaroni.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
This is too real because I used to eat macaroni and spaghetti every single day when I was really poor. Because it was $1. Like, I go to the Dollar Tree and get a bag of the noodle for $1. And you get a sauce for $1. So it's $2 for a shitload of meals. So, like, this is too real for me.
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
That's what I'm saying, girl. You know, you gotta figure it out.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Oh my god, Paimon! Paimon, why are you like this? Is it because you have to do all your own cooking now? Paimon's like copium.
How rude! Questioning
so
my
rude.
cooking skills. The audacity.
It is rude. It's so rude.
It's not like I have a very eventful life these days.
Paimon's being a
Actually,
shithead
I
right now.
rarely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too.
Yeah, it's not that unusual. Paimon's just being a...
Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre faucilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
What the fuck? Stop! Okay, well, let's put box or something for like I just got too much attitude.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
Apparently, it does seem like that. It does seem like that's what we're doing.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time.
She's like, get
So
the fuck
if
out.
you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way.
Look, this girl has been through enough. She has been through enough. She does not need this bullshit right now.
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad!
Okay, it's just Paimon. Now we're gonna gaslight her. Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being. Yeah, that's... She didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, exactly! What the traveler said! Mama wasn't trying to make fun of you.
She totally was.
Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
That's not important.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
You're the only person for the job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
No, you should definitely give Paimon a lecture about her attitude. I think she needs to hear
So
it.
tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
Honestly, that was hilarious. It was hilarious.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
No, that was just part of it.
After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities. But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
I have to say, I think I just really, really enjoy the VA for Farina. Like, this is some of the most spectacular voice acting that I have ever heard in my life. Because there's just so much nuance to it. And the way that she switches between two different voices depending on what she's saying all the time, it just adds so much depth to the character. Like, I've never heard... Like, obviously there's fantastic VA throughout Genshin. But this is really special. Because you can just hear the change all the time. It's amazing. It's fantastic, truly. Anyway, she's gonna say no.
How come?
Not
It sounds
surprised,
like this
so.
would be a breeze for you.
She needs to rest. She needs a break.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you think she's kind of tired of acting at this point?
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon,
Yeah.
the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
She just needs to be... You know what she needs to do? She needs to sit at home and play World of Warcraft.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person
Do
changes you
nothing.
completely. I'm not the same person I once was.
Man. That's...
Of course,
Let her
that
sleep.
can't be undone now.
She needs to
It's too
sleep.
late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again.
Yeah, she has this trauma, and it's changed her after so long, of course.
But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
That's totally understandable.
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
You gonna push her after she said no?
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
Yes. Can you respect her boundaries for 1 second, Paimon?
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just
Damn.
leaving a back door for myself. Which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place.
Thank you, Farina. Sticking to your boundaries, I respect.
So I'm not going to perform.
Yeah.
And that is that.
It's find literally any other person in the whole town.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare.
Just make Paimon do it.
Do you know any other actors actors who might be interested in the role?
Nope.
Short and to the point. Okay.
What is up with the sass today?
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Oh my god, this girl needs a hug. She needs time to just like maybe we could go get our nails done. Okay, we could go have a pizza or something like that.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
You shouldn't assume the worst of people, yeah.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm on Farina's side about this. She needs to be more firm with Paimon because...
Sorry.
No, it's
I
fine.
didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
Yeah, so just drop it.
It's all right, Farina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troupe will be so disappointed.
Oh my god, Paimon, I'm about to throw you in a bush if you cannot act correct around this girl. Let's try to come up with a plan B.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right then, we'll see you around, Farina.
Look, Paimon's behavior in this cutscene is totally over the top because she's guilt tripping her like, oh, but everyone's gonna be so disappointed. Like, I know that you've been literally tortured for hundreds of years playing a part, and it has been the most cruel fate imaginable that anybody could experience in all of Tevat. And I know that you're really tired of acting, but can you do this one thing for me? Even though you really don't want to. Can you please? Everyone's gonna be so sad. Shut the fuck up already.
Toodaloo to you too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
She's being... Like, she was way too pushy about this after Farina already made her boundaries very clear that are totally understandable. Oh, everyone's gonna be so disappointed. Why can't you just do this one
Too
time?
bad, but we have to respect Farina's decision.
Yes.
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
You think? You think? Yeah, maybe.
Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
Oh, what?
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
She didn't really want to stop. Oh my god.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
What if we got Farina to do this and we pushed her into doing it and then this happened? Oh my god, that would be horrible.
Shortly
Thankfully,
after
she
you
said
left,
no.
The troupe's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Can you discuss something else? No, this is what we need to discuss. We don't need to talk about cheese and crumpets.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding.
What the fuck?
So, how did your conversation with Farina go?
Are we gonna act like this didn't just happen?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for
No way.
personal reasons.
No way.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little.
I
so
can't believe this.
maybe that's not such bad news after all. You see,
Okay.
our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was
Okay, he's
always the
gonna tell
dream,
us.
of course.
Okay, he's gonna tell us, so it's alright. But for a minute, I thought he wasn't even gonna say what we just heard. Okay, so she's gonna be fine
Oh, right.
to do it.
Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
That's what I just said. Imagine if we managed to convince Farina, and then she found out she's no longer needed. That would have been devastating for her.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Jeez, is Lady Farina really so harsh with people?
Hold on one sec. I need to get up. One sec. I'll be right back. Okay, it's fine. Is there ads right now? Yeah, there's an ad for a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait for the ads anyway. I was just getting up to go check on the cat because my cat is sick right now. And, yeah, she is, she's been to the vet yesterday. And the vet has given her some steroids, some cream for her skin because she's been itching. And the vet thinks it could be a allergic reaction to something. But we're going to give her some medication, and if it still continues after that, then she's going to have to go back. But yeah, poor baby. I'm giving her steroid. It's like a liquid. I have to squirt into her mouth a couple times a day, and oh my god, that's horrible to do. She hates it. I feel so bad doing it too, but I mean, you gotta, like, it's never gonna be easy to give medicine to a cat, but gotta do it. And put the little ointment on her ear and like all the spots where she's been scratching a lot. So I don't know what it is, but hopefully all the medicine will help her out. It's been pretty expensive. It was $400 vet visit yesterday. So, yeah, that's just how, like, you gotta be prepared to do that. You never know when there's going to be a medical emergency for your animal. That's part of owning an animal, but dang. Okay. Why is it so expensive? I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, I don't know if it's just because I'm in Seattle and it's really expensive out here for everything, or it's just medication, but overall it's just been it's stressful. I just want her to feel better more than anything. And, like, I'm gonna, like, whatever it takes, I'm gonna get whatever she needs, of course. That's my responsibility. Okay, so ads are done. Let's continue. Yeah.
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh? Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Yeah, we tried.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement.
Yeah, you should.
This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you.
I don't like this guy at all. I cannot believe that he went to find somebody else without her consent for their last show. Didn't he think that she would want to be there for the last show?
So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
She deserves this.
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out.
Yeah, can't he see that?
Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I let myself get too worried about the show.
Yeah, okay.
I should have asked for your permission first.
Alright, good. This is fine. He's apologized and understands he should have asked for permission. Okay.
All's well that The show will go on.
Paimon, wait here a second.
Sure.
Wait, why? Where am I going?
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list. All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me. Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Farina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
She has no idea, like, how to talk around people now. Like, she's like, should I use my Hydro Archon voice? Or should I use my regular voice? Or something in between, maybe? I feel like she's lost.
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned.
It's understandable.
Yes, a teensy bit concerned, that's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things.
She should not have to apologize about anything that she said.
And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
I cannot believe this. She's such a soft cinnamon roll. I love her so much.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh my god. I cannot believe that she's apologizing to Paimon, who was a total shithead to her.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that.
Paimon, you're the one who should be apologizing with the phone. Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you? I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me.
She's so pure. Like, she just doesn't want to hurt anybody. I'm so mad at Paimon right now. Paimon, put Paimon in timeout.
But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Farina star in our show?
You're gonna say that right in front of the, like...
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as Lady. Just Farina is fine. I was wondering...
You're gonna say that in front of the leading lady.
If this troop is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband? If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance.
Yeah, actually, that's a practical suggestion.
Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control. Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in the serial disappearances case.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice. But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Farina.
That's messed up.
They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us.
Oh my god.
People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can. But despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart. It's agonizing. But ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
That's sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the Traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Farina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself.
Okay, good.
Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway.
Yeah, okay, good.
I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director.
What? Even though we know that she's kind of poor right now. She's not gonna try to exploit them.
Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epicles is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high.
Yeah.
The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
They come out pouring out and flow away into infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before, and so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh?
Oh my god, Paimon! Look, Paimon just needs to be in timeout for this character quest, okay? I love her, but...
You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation.
You feel like she's so rude today.
Pearls before swine.
Yeah, we gotta time out Paimon for like a day because she clearly hasn't had enough snacks today.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Yeah, it's gonna be swine today. That's how you're acting.
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Since it's you, I'll do it.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Farina's performances, as of course we all are. All right, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
Are we all gonna be crammed into a box? Oh. Rehearsal location. Yeah, like, I just don't know what's gotten into Paimon today. Oh, she's always pretty sassy, but I just feel like she doesn't understand the gravity of what Farina has been through. Like, she just... I feel like she's not respecting that enough. And it's just sassing her as much as she'd sass, like, any random fucking person. It's a little inappropriate. Paimon has trouble understanding. Yeah, she does. She didn't have her breakfast today. I think that's what it is.
Huh? Lady Farina?
Yes.
What's Lady Farina doing here?
But look, I love Paimon, you know this. And I do love how she's sometimes a little rude because it's funny. But damn, this one I feel like it was a little much.
Hello all. Allow me to explain. as of today, Miss Farina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant. These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Farina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
Yeah.
You helped bring our
was awesome.
director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
That's nice.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on
They haven't
every
even
front
finished the
trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about. The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family. She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
That's a little bit on the nose for Furina, isn't it?
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script. We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
We need a happy ending.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
No.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own. And one last thing.
Yeah, I mean...
We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors.
It's like, yeah, whenever I sit down to play a chill game like Genshin Impact, and I'm just expecting some light entertainment, okay? I'm not expecting to be, you know, suffering too much or crying too much.
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him.
Okay.
The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since. He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Farina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Oh, stop! You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing.
True.
But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
Yeah. Is something wrong? What do you think? What's a stupid question?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show.
God, that's painful. That's painful for me because, God, I just remember when the Poisson flooded and she felt like it was all for nothing. Like, in spite of everything that she'd done, people still fucking died. Oh.
So, allons-y. To Poisson!
I'm glad that she's gonna have a chance to talk to some people that like love her and were like the fan club of her because I feel like she needs a boost right now where she feels like she was appreciated in some way for everything that she did, you know. She deserves that. She shouldn't just be fading away into obscurity, forgotten by everybody that she fought so hard to save. At least she should get some appreciation from people that always liked her.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
She needs support and love, yeah.
It's me. Is the script ready?
You came all the way here for that?
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
He's not doing shit in there.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
He's not doing shit.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show. Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but
it's my
sure
girl.
enough, here you are. And Farina, too.
Hey, girl.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Look, I have to say, I've got to give credit to the devs for being very creative with the way characters are, like, pushing each other around in this story. Because there was a scene where, like, you seem to grab Farina, but it's like the movement is off camera a little bit. Like, when she's peeking in, and it's like you grab her, and she's like, the way that they angled the characters to make it look like you've got her, and you don't want to drag her away, like you're about to drag her away. And then just here, they just position the character behind the other one, so it looks like she's pushing, even though you don't see that movement of the hands. I think that's very creative. It's very clever. Anyway.
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process.
They have to be
Some
creative.
people may never
it's
recover
like
from the trauma they
iterations
experienced.
They have. Oh yeah, this is a good talk for Navia to have with Farina.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
You've done enough.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do.
Base.
And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
I mean, it's true. Honestly, that is true.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point.
It's so true. Like, if you're trying to feel better, the worst thing you can do is keep beating the drum of everything that's wrong. And this is a natural thing that we do. We want to talk about our problems, but sometimes you're just beating the drum of what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong, all this problem, and you put yourself in a cycle focusing on what's negative to the point you're ruining your life.
But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. These things take time.
Yeah.
Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done.
Well, this is such a nice conversation about trauma.
Which brings me to why I'm here.
Oh my god.
I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Farina.
What?
It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, I don't know about that. I don't think that was the right move, personally.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Oh my god.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all.
They don't know
like
what
my
she
father
did.
before me.
Like, I understand it's for protection, but for Farina, it's just... I can't imagine how she would feel.
Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Like, there's no escape from acting. Like, this is the source of all of her trauma right now. Got it.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with, so maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Damn. Oh my god. It's just so isolating for her. Still. Oh my gosh. This is so sad.
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her. It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here.
Yeah, I mean, Poisson was really...
Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me. Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
But she didn't do anything wrong! Oh my god, it's so sad. This is so fucked up because she still feels like it's her fault, but she didn't do anything wrong. I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me.
Yeah, because they don't know. They don't know.
I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes. I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
Yeah, it's a lot for her right now.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you take it on a bit too much.
I can't let myself see only the things I want to see. How would that make me any different from before?
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is nobody in Poisson knows what Farina did. Exactly. They just think that she's fake. She was a fake for 500 years and didn't do anything. Yeah, exactly. But it's still, knowing what we know, extremely tragic. They're not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rosula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Okay. Man. This is a lot to put her through right now, I feel like. What she needs is a new outfit. Yeah? That we can use for her. And she can change out of it.
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
Look, if any character needs a new outfit, it's Furina. Just so that I think it would be nice for her to get it and feel like she could move on a little bit into the next chapter of her life.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet. I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be. As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm.
But Furina had the same faith. And so it's her faith that was also shaken because she felt like, you know, what was the point of this?
And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
She did so much, though.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated.
Oh my god. I spilled. It's okay, I didn't get on my keyboard, but the game needs a hugging animation. Yes, it does.
Eventually, I realized I
This
had
tiny bit
nothing
festival.
left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed.
Oh my god.
I have no further use to people.
Oh my god.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
She's so, like, she's probably the most lonely, isolated character in the game. Like, I can't think of anyone else. Besides, maybe, like, A. What A went through. But this is just, like... This is... The selfless love that she had for others as a reason for her isolation is the most... It's just such a cruel thing. That she didn't choose to be isolated. Like, she didn't want that. But she had to.
Reward?
Yeah, A had Miko. Yeah, and they're gods. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She's just a human. She was just a fucking human. Cursed with life. Oh my god. This is so rough. It's insane what she's endured. You think Zhao is the only one Yeah, that makes sense. Now you can finally speak your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
Back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Farina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know.
She could never even seek out her own happiness. That was part of it too. Oh my god.
That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
I thought she was a diva.
Could you please get off my case?
Yes, thank
I don't
you.
know what's gotten into you
Thank
today.
you. Holy
I'm
shit.
making an effort here.
Yes.
You could at least try to do the same.
Finally, someone fucking said it. Thank you, Farina. Jesus Christ. This is exactly what she needed to hear. Can you get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you. I'm making an effort. You could at least try to do the same. Thank you. Thank you. Farina W. What Paimon meant to say was, she doesn't like to see you so down.
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands.
Yeah, at least she has true freedom now.
All right, it's about time to head back.
Oh,
Paulo should have
my
finished
God.
the ending by
That
now.
was rough. That was really rough.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Damn. Oh. Remember in the Archon quest, every person she could consider somehow close betrayed her one by one and then made her think her suffering was for nothing. Yes! The resilience on this girl.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat?
It's insane.
You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food.
Free food?
Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good-looking. That's your job.
Wow, this guy's annoying.
Are you kidding me right now?
This guy's
it's
still
not
pretty
your
annoying.
character's health I'm worried about, it's yours.
This is the second time he's been really annoying.
I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Drama.
Looks like they're arguing again. We're back. Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Ah, you're back.
Oh, you think they're in
We've
love?
been enjoying Spina di Rosula's
Maybe.
VIP treatment in your stead. Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Great!
Yeah,
So
that
you were
makes sense.
discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
He's gonna be the boar.
Sorry.
Stop it! Paimon, stop it! Fuck! Paimon.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too, like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Oof.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yes, it does. You don't...
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy.
Paimon's a huge problem today. she's chosen to create problems today. That seems like kind of...
She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe,
Yes.
allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing.
She left her filter at home today. Yes, she did.
It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
What?
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
No way! Family didn't want her anymore because she's sick? And she's lying in an alley without medicine?
It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her.
Oh my god.
I said yes. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage. The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it. One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
No, they both had really shit lives.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
The day you hoped would never come.
There's the guy.
How times change.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Farina.
Farina? The Farina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle that?
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script.
Alright.
I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human, against the wishes of her family. She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid,
Opposite of a
Cleo,
flood.
and her lover decide to do something about it, and investigate the truth of the matter together. In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
What?
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Is the water a conscious?
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Uh-oh.
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
What the fuck? Wait, how would that help?
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
But how was her sacrifice to herself do anything? What the fuck? I don't like this ending.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
Make it even more grim than that?
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
What the hell? No, that sounds even worse than the other one.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death. Both arbitrary and meaningless.
Oh my god, we need other people writing this script. These people know what they're doing.
On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city. We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her.
Sad.
The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
Fuck that guy.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
It does seem like that. But she wouldn't know if she was getting kidnapped.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like. Also,
Guilt.
I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me.
Guilt.
Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with Aureli.
Oh no.
What? You kept that one quiet.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel. I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
Oh no! She told him that he's like a brother to her.
Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her.
That is worse than friend zoned. That's like nuclear friend zone.
I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troop no longer required her constant attention.
No, dude.
Well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life.
No.
And now, that day will never come.
Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
Okay, well then write a better ending, because that one sucked.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for all,
I didn't
face
like
to
it.
face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
Yeah.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do.
She does.
Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
Allons-y.
This life, just like a light trickle of song, is the quest name. Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where? Oh my god. I don't have the fucking... Well, you can tell over here. I don't have the teleport. What the hell? I need to go get it. Casual life. I see. Up there. Leave me alone! No! 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 Leave me alone, go away! No! No bite me.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
Ugh, as if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour.
Yeah, I'm super strong.
Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Farina in a fight before.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into Indemnitium. Miss Farina said so herself.
Precisely. And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore, so all my power is gone anyway. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
She is. She is a damsel in distress.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
Oh my god! Paimon, stop it! This doesn't require god-level powers. Don't you know any self-defense?
Hey, lay off, all right? My bluff is hanging from a thread here. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Please help us out, would you?
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Farina.
Sorry to leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Uh-oh, but it's water. And like the water won't. I'm a hydro homie myself.
Emerge. Ha. I'm always watching.
I'm a hydro homie, so
yeah.
Grow. Yeah. Make yourselves at home.
yeah, I can't do the hydro.
Right now.
'Cause I'm the
Emerge.
hydro.
Right here.
Hey,
I need these.
allow me.
live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now.
Eels.
So onwards and upwards.
Eels. Onward and upward. Does that mean I need to get in that thing? Probably not. It's right here. Beep, 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 beep.
Vilma, are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Farina doing here?
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
Yeah, it's like that's a point where you would expect normally to have a chance to play with the character a little bit, but right now it's like she doesn't have powers. She has no power. She doesn't even know in jujitsu.
You think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone?
This is a regular human. Yes. I do think that.
I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show.
To do
If
what?
I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Vilma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone.
Did he? What did he do?
Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Too bad. He needs to talk about it.
Listen, Vilma. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone. But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show. The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one. As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire. So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances. It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized the drink in question was synth.
You didn't even ask what the drink was? I thought it was going to be Fanta or something. It was fucking synth? You didn't check? What an idiot.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
It is, it's a drugs. It gives a euphoria. Yeah, but it causes you problems. It's like crack.
I
like
freaked out when I saw the boxes.
skooma.
And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration. The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
Sue? How are they gonna sue? It's illegal what they're doing, right?
And then?
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day.
At that time. The synth was legal?
I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point.
Huh. I must misremember if it was legal or not. It doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, apparently. But at the time, people had no clue. You didn't read. I did read. But it's drugs. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I always read everything. I don't know. I don't know if it matters that much.
I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
You brought the director to the attention of the synth dealers. Your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it. Happy now?
Hey, don't say that.
You traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us? What do you mean, you were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her!
He should have told them. He should have told them.
How could you be so stupid?
It was stupid, yes.
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm?
I don't know.
How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life. And he has the gall to try and high road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show.
Yeah.
How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
I kind of agree.
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly.
He didn't even want to say what it was
to everyone
that he
in
did.
the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve.
I mean, look. Obviously, he didn't want that to happen, and it was just a really fucked up mistake. But he should not have kept it from everybody once he realized that there was a danger to her. And he shouldn't have kept it what happened to everyone way after that. He's just not telling anybody shit.
In my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight. Go, get lost. I don't ever want to see your face again.
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you! Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
There's ads. Shit, there's ads. There's ads right now. Okay, we wait. I'm gonna wait 1 minute 16. Okay. We wait for the ad. I feel like the director reminds me of, it's like an allegory for Focalor. Behind the scenes, like the showrunner, the one behind the scenes who's like put this all into motion. And or you could see it as Furina's true self, which is really the same, really. Like, it's true self versus the facade. And the facade being like this character that she was forced to play, this human form. Like, really, the Oceanid agreeing to become a human, but with that comes all of the loneliness and suffering and the secret that she had to keep. It's really beautifully done because it's like it's an allegory for Fiorina's life on multiple levels, like both with the troupe itself, the actors, and with the play itself. It's nice. We have about 50 seconds. Fiorina's a good mediator. Yeah, she is, because she just has a compassion for everybody. She's just a very kind and a very gentle person. And so, like, she doesn't want to see people fight. She doesn't want to see stuff spiral out of control. She just wants everyone to live in peace. You've been getting French ads ever since Fontaine. Oh my god, really? Yeah, Fiorina has had to act for 500 years. And she never broke character. That's insane. According to Venti, Voice Lines, he wants to invite her to the next summer festival. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to all of the future content that they're gonna have with Fiorina. Like, I want to see her live her life, you know. I want to see her in new events. I want to see her, like, enter the new chapter of life and pursue her own happiness. I want to see what's next for her, you know.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured?
Yes.
But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director O'Reilly and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again. If she'd seen Paulo and Villemont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
That's what I said.
Of course she was.
That's what I said, Paimon.
Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
So gentle.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
Might actually be possible to find out more about her fate. Yeah.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims. If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind...
Yeah, good idea.
Perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
You really think that's possible?
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings?
No.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now, and wait for our good news.
Okay. Good plan. So, in the Palais... Yep. Mermonia. There's gonna be, well, the good that comes from this is gonna be the play turning out well and being a good tribute to
You want to
Aurelia.
review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now. Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
But she needs a little stepping stool.
So, this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person and this tattered old notebook.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped. Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary. Let's see. Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women. If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vachey's guilt.
Vachey took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
Fuck that guy.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators.
Too bad they don't read.
Wait. It cuts off.
Is something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left.
Oh my god.
Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Perhaps the 7th. Someone tried to escape yesterday, but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use, or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching. But what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can write no more. I think I have a fever and my old stomach troubles have returned, but nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I'm more fortunate than Cressy. The pain keeps her awake at night. I suppose they think that anything goes so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. It is so damp here. I've given her my blanket. So cold, so cold, so cold. As long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell them such things, but it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone sees this, troop safe. I, them, important. Please, farewell. Apologize. Life, perform, future, regret. Cleo. This page is an absolute mess, and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out, and barely at that. From this page onward, the diary stops. You replace with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the form of newspaper clippings. Others are handwritten, with many crossings out and changes. It's apparent the pages have been referenced often, and that this was the personal notebook of artistic director O'Reilly. Holy shit. This is so fucked up. I wish it's just so sad that nothing could have been done to stop this.
She was so terrified.
She watched a girl get dissolved right in front of her and had to wait for her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human. I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been. Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up, and placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are 2 new lines O'Reilly has written, in handwriting much more legible than before, but it seems that they took her both great effort and a great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I am an older sister to them. I love them.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this still what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision. Even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come. I'm sure this is what the troupe would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love. And she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
Damn. It's so sad. Why did it have to be that way? It's all Furina wants, yeah. That's all she wanted.
Silence fills the air.
Oh my god, sorry. Let's give him a fruit smoothie. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, my man. Yeah, I was looking at chat. Yeah. Shut up! Stop! Stop! I wasn't looking. I'm reading through the notebook. Some are lost for words, some weep bitterly, and some cry in their teeth, and howl with rage. Yeah. A long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance to make this a show worthy of our director. I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director O'Reilly and her alone.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
5 months ago, what if they're just bad actors? Have you even thought about that?
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing. If you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance. And aren't human emotions, love, hate, regret, and hope, just the most mesmerizing things in this world? I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Farina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal. During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her. Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Whoa, wait, what?
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
What are you afraid of?
Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine?
No, though that's not what I meant.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Go big or go home.
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you?
They're scared.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too. Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Neuvillette.
Yeah!
I know just where to find him.
Neuvillette! Hooray! Neuvillette! Content. Awesome. Wait. Wait. It's my commission. I have a commission that's blocking it. I got weaseled. I have got weaseled. Yes. Yes. I repeat. Mr. Liver, I understand your request. I'm willing to assist you to the best of my ability. Please take a look at this application. The person in charge is Mr. Clappers. All the materials you previously submitted are his to sort and deal with. None of us were permitted to handle them. He's presently out on business. His official stamp is needed before your materials can enter our expenses calculation system. Yeah. You know what? I've been here 3 times already, and you're gonna handle my case, or aren't you? Please calm down. There are only 2 people in Mr. Clapper's office. The other is Mr. Montfort. But he's getting on in years. He's waiting to retire. In truth, he hasn't done any work in the office for a while now. He doesn't even draw a salary anymore. I'll go to the office and make the old man stamp my stuff. Archons. I'll stamp them myself if I must. I'm very sorry, but that won't do. First, it contravenes the rules. And second, the key to the stamp is with Mr. Clappers, and only he can access it. As for me, I have other things to attend to as well. Please believe me when I say Mr. Clappers will return to help you settle this matter today. Okay, they're leaving. They're leaving. Go away. What have you encountered? I just wasted my time. Half a day. Are you sure you're gonna waste my time too? I've had it up to here with this Clappers. Palais Ramonia ordered a few clockwork mecha from us, but they didn't pay. First time I came to look for him, he told me the office was doing an internal end-of-month audit and could only dispense funds to external parties next month. As such, my application could not be processed. Next time, he claimed they were out of stamp pad ink and their supplier ink warehouse had caught fire, which meant they needed to purchase some elsewhere. This meant my application could not be stamped. Third time, oh my god, he's getting the runaround. Oh my god, they're not paying. They're not paying for this shit. Mr. Liver, why are you so upset? Can I help with anything? Officer Ramia, it's so good to see you. This is what happened. He's not gonna... And Mr. Clappers, he's not easy to get a hold of for sure, but he really is on Erinius at the moment. Let's get the form for you first. Eh? But Clapper said there weren't any more forms. I have a way to help solve your problem. As I recall, some stores that have long-term arrangements with the Palais Ramonia have encountered the same issue you have. Their solution is to regularly come to the Palais from time to time to collect the forms and documents they might need. This makes completing and submitting forms easier and quicker on the one hand. It keeps them abreast of changes made. Oh my god, this is such a boring quest! Is this how all... It's about forms and paperwork! That's why I'd say these stores have the extra forms, so let's pay them a visit. Oh my god, I do not want to do this. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to help. You guys get the fuck out of here. This is way beneath me. Let's get the forms you need, fill them out, and bring them to the office before office hours. Get the fuck out of here. Would you be willing to help? No! Traveler, please help. But what do I need to do? You just need to check out these 2 stores and borrow the newest version of the external assist. You want me to do your taxes? You want me to go find at Form 1A? Oh my god. The former helped Palais repair street lamps, while the latter was involved in adjusting their clock. They take assignments from the Palais, so they're starting to have forms. We want to get forms! Oh my god. Okay, y'all get out of here. I want to go see New Valette. Alright. It's not done! I have to really do it.
Breathtaking.
Boop boop beep beep! I have to do taxes for the weasel right now. What a pain. It's only a bit of more. May I please have the external assisting personnel registration form? Tough luck. I'm afraid I haven't any extras. I bought a staff member from the store to assist me when I was repairing street lights. Clappers insist I put every name down. He even said that there would be a serious, unpredictable consequences if I did not fill it out truthfully. It's just one missing name. What consequences could it lead to? Okay, now let's talk to Karen. I can't believe this. It's a commission that's completely blocked my character quest. I didn't even accept it. I didn't even accept it. This isn't my fault at all. I have no control over this whatsoever, man. It's a commission. That's how we're in the situation. So tiring. May I please have an external assisting personnel registration form? This happens pretty often when you're dealing with Palais Mermonia. I do have an extra form, so you can pass it to him. I wouldn't let him get his hopes up about the Palais's work efficiency. Even if the form is submitted, it will take time for the formal allocation of funds. Okay. At least I'll do a commission. At least I'll get a commission done. No one has any forms. What are we gonna do? The form is here. Oh my, you truly are my savior. If I have worked in vain one more time, I would surely have cast myself into a river. May I ask you to refrain from any behavior that might affect your personal safety and the city's image? Whatever the case, please fill the form out first. Once you've done so, I'll get Miss Cornelia to pass this on to Mr. Clapper. Oh my god, my... Oh my god. Oh my god. No matter how busy he is. I did so much paperwork, my ears started falling off. Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, I'm ready. Find New Valette. Where is he? I did all your paperwork. Oh my god, there he is. Look how beautiful he is. Standing in a moonlit night on the balcony, looking out.
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
Oh my god.
You were just guessing?
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Farina. And you too, traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
You share the story of the little Oceanid.
I understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult. The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage.
He will like that story.
I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Yes. and this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them, so I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and, well, here we are.
I think it's really nice that she's gonna have this experience to make her heal from this whole idea of the performing arts and the theater and stuff. We don't want that to be a thing that she just hates forever. So this feels like what needs to happen for her.
In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one. Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life.
Me too.
Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire. The experiences and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions.
I don't want her to be pushed into that.
Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage.
Yeah, give the girl a break from acting for real.
This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Thanks, Nervalect.
You are very welcome.
Yay. Nervalect time.
Many people were once enthralled by Lady Farina's performances, myself included. I hope that one day she'll be able to understand that our appreciation was always sincere.
Yeah, that's what I hope too. I just want her to know that she's been appreciated and like it mattered. That's what she needs. Okay.
Good news, everyone. It's done. The Opera Epiclese is booked. Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, Monsieur Nervalect was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance. We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance. A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast. Now, let's work together and make this show the best it can be.
This is truly wonderful.
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiamma and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
All right.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Man, why did that sound so sarcastic? Wow. You too had a constructive conversation. I can't believe it.
Communication
Oh
is
my
vital
God.
to any good performance.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
Like, I do not think I remember a time when Paimon was more sassy. Like, she's usually very sassy, but this is just so extreme.
It's amazing. Even though Farina's still being a bit of a drama queen about it all, she's really fired everyone up.
Shut up, Paimon! Y'all, what is going on today? I'm really looking forward to the final production. What? It's like, literally, she's so unhinged today.
Please feel free to give us
Mr.
any
Breakfast.
comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
She's just being a little turd, okay? That's it.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
This is nice. Oh my gosh. Talking about what to do better.
Cursed Cleo.
It's a montage.
She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time.
Who is that? Oh, that's the girl. She's in character. Yeah, she's on your costume. She's in her costume.
If only.
Yeah. Wait, the ads are now? Okay, yeah, the ads are starting in 3 minutes. So let's run it right now. Okay, good call, chat. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, I'll wait. I'll get up for a second anyway, because I gotta get up for it. Ew. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm back. Alright. I managed to give the cat her medicine during this time. Also... Alright. Squeeze that medicine in her mouth, and she hates it. But I gotta... Okay. Oh, she wants to be on the stage. If only. Is that what she means by this?
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage.
Oh my god. So... Farina... Oh my god, Farina wants to go?
Why? Why does it have to be now?
Oh no! Is she having a flare-up?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now.
Oh my god!
Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
But she's been fine this entire time.
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
Oh no!
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
It's not her fault. Man, he shouldn't yell at her like that. I don't like that. I don't like his attitude at all. He's been kind of a dickhead the whole time. This is a conversation
for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
Miss Farina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Oh my god.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask.
Because he loves her. I think he just wants her to communicate more. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. I definitely have people like that in my life that can be a little harsh just because they really care. That's how people are. I can't believe she's really gonna do this.
Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
Doesn't he play a boar? Like, does he have lines?
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale.
I don't know how I feel about this.
From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Thank you, Miss Farina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
But it's a situation, it's an emergency.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep. No one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director.
I mean, when she was talking with Nouvellette, Farina did say, like, she said something that was like, it was so wonderful that they're gonna have this closure and like be able to move on after this. So it seemed like when she said that, it sounded like something that she also wanted for herself. But my only issue is that it just feels like this is being pushed on her too fast, even though it does seem to be what she wants. It's just, I don't know.
What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
It's her pure heart.
Oh my god!
Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure.
Oh my god!
She never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Well said. I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
So pure. Ultimately, it's her choice to make. That's what matters the most. Yeah, I agree.
Yet?
When she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong.
She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle est nourrie, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je suis seule et toujours là, à voir le monde et sa beauté, et ça ne changera jamais, jamais.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is it just me?
It's so sad.
Or was that Lady
beautiful.
Farina on the stage just now?
Oh my god. It's the part where it's like, if only love was enough, but it's not. I have to be away. Oh my god, come to that guy.
She hasn't been seen for a while now.
Oh
And
my
she
god.
just appears out of
Oh my
nowhere.
god.
Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
Man, this hurt me so bad.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Amazing.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me.
Yeah, you're not that recognizable.
It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Even if I had no choice.
I don't like that part. I don't like that she had to do that.
Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
I'm glad.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Farina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh no!
Oh, so it was Farina after all.
Ah!
She's back.
Man, can anybody give this girl a break?
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
Yes, probably. But they just want to show their
All right,
appreciation.
calm down. Don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged. After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
She was not ready for this.
It's no big deal. What's
She
the worst
crushed
that could
it.
happen?
But she wasn't ready. You might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah?
Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
Yeah, make Paimon do it.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
She got a vision.
Paimon flew over
right?
to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Oh, that.
Yeah, she got a vision.
I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it?
Look, nobody deserved it more than she does.
I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
That was so fucking cool. That was so fucking cool, though.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Let's
There's
go check
fangs
on
the
her as soon as we
vision.
finish
Wait,
clearing the
what?
stage.
What? Wait, I didn't get a good look at it. Oh my god, I need to see it closer.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely
Where you
want to
see
hear how the
fangs?
end of the show went.
What? Hers has little dragon claws. Little teeth. Oh, I see it. I see it now. I see it. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Of course it had to come from Nouvelle. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Awesome. Yes, yes. What a Chad. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the little, it's like on the sides. Oh my god, what a Chad.
If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Yes. Oh my god. Wow. What can I say? It was just really important. It felt like closure in a way for her, but at the same time, I still do feel weird about her being it felt like she was pressured into it a little bit. Like, and she herself said, well, I feel like I've just got myself in too deep. And she got into this situation where she felt like she couldn't say no. She's made the best of it, and it seems like something that she enjoyed. But, I guess after all that she's been through, all I really wanted for her is peace and support. But that's life. Absolutely. I actually completely agree with that. That is how life is. With sometimes things that happen that you're not ready for. And ultimately, you do have to decide if you're going to do it or not. That is how life goes. Not everything's going to be perfectly plotted out. So it's more realistic this way.
She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
It was so good.
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic! Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Farina was on the stage. You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh my god. What if she reads it and she's like, wait, are you telling me that if I didn't get sick, I would have gotten a fucking vision? That's how I would feel if I was her. And like, you call in sick that one day. And then that one day, your substitute comes in and gets a vision doing your job.
That's wonderful.
Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. That's great.
I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end. I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition. Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Well,
Yeah.
one way or another, we did it. I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life.
Oh my god.
I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
Oh, don't you start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
They're in love.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why he's like that.
You mean we never stop arguing with each other?
They're in love, that's how you know. Is she gonna say it?
Any plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanid to the bigger theater troupes out there. That would do wonders for your financial situation.
That would be the smart thing to do.
No, we should still disband.
But you can license it out and still not work.
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
I mean, she's sick, so
After all
it's
this
hard for her to
happened,
perform.
I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
This poor guy. I feel bad for him because he didn't do it on purpose. He's just an idiot. So, it's not
I
his
still
fault.
want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Farina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well. What about you, Miss Farina? Any future plans?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go.
Actually,
until I finally acquiesce. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
She's so mad about this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I previously imagined. Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
Just do whatever feels right. Yeah.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them. I want to watch them blossom and wither, see them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future.
She just loves people so much.
I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
It's just the love for humankind.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Okay, you sound a little nicer, Paimon. That's good. Took until the end of the quest, but alright.
Then it's a deal. If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do my best to honor it.
Well, that's fucking cool. Dragon vision. Wow! I want one. I want a dragon hydra vision.
I'm just finishing packing up. As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to. Thanks to all your help, the show was more perfect than we ever could have hoped for. But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to O'Reilly.
Sag.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but...
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for us to tell the stories that we want on stage.
Yeah, he just doesn't want her to push herself.
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
Farina, hey girl.
It's
Ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power. And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands.
I hope so. I really hope she feels like that instead of getting pushed around.
Is that how humans feel about it as well?
No, I still feel pretty much not in control of anything. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're not gonna start feeling more in control, like, at any point.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when I first joined the troupe.
Nikita E?
It might turn out to be too little, too late for me. But still, this has been the experience of a lifetime.
Nikita E? Okay.
I see everything.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Anyway, that was really wonderful. I don't want to leave because it was such a nice quest. I just want to hang out with her. Oh my god! Is it time to wish? I can wish a little bit. I can wish a little bit, okay? A little bit. Not a lot. I don't want to spend money, but I have some. Okay, I have some primas. You can walk on water. Wait, what? I have beta already. Oh! Okay. Play the cutscene song. She walks on water. That's pretty awesome. Beta again! I would like to take Karina on my journey so that way she can have a happy life. Uh-oh. Okay, well maybe just a little bit, right? Maybe if I get just a little bit. No, that's gonna be enough. Oh, the monthly shop. The monthly shop, yeah. Calais. I love Calais. Just a little more. Just a... There's a monthly shop we still got. We can do it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna pull. But... Okay, you think we're at shop. Monthly shop. Ooh, what's that? Oh my god. It's a new wind glider. I didn't know about that. Stardust. Oh yeah, right, Stardust, right. Okay, that's gonna be enough for sure. She's not here yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If not... Any oilers? I don't think so. I can get a little more Genesis Crystal. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit mo, right? It's not too many. Is it time for the black screen? Okay, just a little mo. I'll get a cheap one. I'll get a cheap one, not too many. I'll get a $15. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Because my cat is sick right now and I can't be spending any extra money, any more than like $15 on it. Because the cat comes first. Okay. Prayage. All I need is prayers right now. Pray. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's gonna happen. Not found. Not even a character this time. Oh, Witsa. It's pretty good. We got a single pull. Yeah, we got a single pull. We have a single pull. We got a single pull. That ain't it. Someone gifted me? How can you tell? I missed it. Someone gifted me. Yeah, I was looking away. It popped up. Oh. Okay. I have... Okay, that's good. We can use the extra to single pull. Thank you. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, thank you. We got some Fatui money. Thank you, person who does... Hey! Is this gonna be it? What? No! No! Fuck! It's Jean. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Oh my god. Maybe she'll be... Maybe I'll get really lucky. Maybe she's gonna be... $15 down the drain. This is sad. This is so sad what I'm doing right now. Oh my god. What am I doing? Wind. No, I don't want to hear the wind. I have Jean already. I have Jean already. That's what's even worse about it. I literally have a Jean. So it's not good, even if you like Jean. $60 crystal. Hey! I see we have some enablers in the chat. Okay, we got one more. Thank you. It's time to primo farm. I mean, I could wait a year. That's it. In terms of money, we have no money. That's it. That's it. That's all we got. We are out. Thank you to people, to the Fatui for sponsoring it a little bit. Star glitters we have bought already, right? Oh no, we can get a couple more. Oh, we can get a couple more. We can get a couple more. That's a quaint face. I don't want to. Well, actually, I should buy these anyway. Okay. We got 3. Maybe it'll be like Zhongli. Remember? I got him immediately after Tartaglia. Remember that? Yeah, remember that? I'll just wait a year. Yeah, I will. disparage. So disparage. Nah. That's it. There's one more. I got one more. That ain't happening. Use the standard. Oh, so you can get more star glitter. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. What? What? What the fuck? Oh my god. Is it good? Yeah. Okay. It's actually very good for Ganyu. I don't have Ganyu though. It's a bow. Blessed bow. Cool. Okay, I have 6 mo of the blue ones. We got Adge. Oh, it's Adge. Okay, I'll wait a sec for ads. I'll wait a sec for ad. Yeah, if you guys watch ads, that helps me pull more. Not till next month, though. I won't get the benefit till next month when they pay me next time. So anyway. Tainari. Oh, is it good for Tainari? Oh, really? $100 is a double bonus. Not for me. Because you have to spend $100 to get the bonus, which I'm not gonna do that today. I can't. I will have to wait, probably. Or farm primos. Like, that should be easy for me. Yeah. That's gonna be easy. Just, I mean, there's what, like a week left? Yeah, I can do that. It's fun. 1 week. Time to go exploring. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if it's for really good for Tainari, I can totally get that for him because I have leveled him. It's one of the characters I've put some time into. You can claim Primos from... Oh yeah, from the Stellar Reunion event.
Respect must be given to the
right.
of every creature.
Right. I have some unclaimed ones. Yeah. So wait till tomorrow and I will get Mo. Oh, what about my streamer Primos? Wait, did I get any from last time? Let me check. No. No, I didn't. Prima gems have been sent. Oh, apparently I already got them 11 days ago. Well, where did they go? Yeah, shit. Okay. Are the ads done, girl? Yes. Check your mail.
Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
No, I already got them. Yeah. I definitely claimed it already. Rip. Wish. Okay, there's 4 wish for this. Crap. What? Huh. Farzan, I love her. It's Grandma. Okay, 1 more. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm happy. Alright. We got some Mo. Intertwined fate. Okay. 3 wishes, y'all. How many Genesis? Okay, I have 40. I have 40. Wish. Okay, one more. No. That's it. Get the 5 standard wishes. What do you mean? I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. I already did that. Check your adventure handbook. Okay. Crap. That's for my commissions. Which I didn't do that. 60 crystals. Fatui crystals, thank you. Okay, we got that. We got 60 Fatui crystals. We're still in it. We're a little bit. Okay. Okay. It's debate club. Use 30 crystals. That's it, man. We're tapped out. Catherine can give me 60? Okay. Okay. Alright, I believe you. Catherine, girl. You got any more of them?
Ad Astra
You got any more of them
Abyssosque.
prima gems?
Thank you for completing to.
Hey, you got any more? I just need a little more. I'm good for it. Do you play on Europe? No, I'm on NA. Yeah, we're scraping for gems right now. Use 140 Genesis. Oh, we can't. That's it. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to farm them out later. I will have to farm it. Because, for now I can't. Yeah, I have to wait. Yeah. It's, to the fountain. I think I put those in the fountain already. I love how creative chat is getting for it. Man, I got cooked by Jean today. I'm not stressed at all. Like, I don't mind waiting a year if I need to. Like, I accept that. That's gonna happen sometimes. That's okay. Yeah, I've already got all the rewards. We're really scraping the barrel now. Yeah. So, yeah, I will just play. Like, I'll play, I'll explore and stuff. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, well, that's all for today. I'm gonna head out. I got some other stuff to take care of today. So, I will see y'all tomorrow, or I might see you later today, depending. Might be doing more WoW Hardcore later today, like, in the evening. So, I might see you then. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today for the Furina quest. It was amazing. I loved it. I cried a lot, as I knew that I would. And I'll see y'all maybe later. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good night, everyone. Bye.